Alright, hello YouTube people. So I thought I would show you what I'm doing tonight. This is Phineas. He's a very nice guy. He works in an office. He brings in food on Fridays for his co-workers. He even lends them money. But unfortunately he's an atheist, and that really pisses off his boss. So Phineas is going to have a real hard time tonight. Now, that's his leg. Fell off. I guess he's already having a hard time. I just brought him home from the store. I think he was a little bit feeble, and I didn't realize that his leg was just glued on without glue. But I got a couple of barbecue lighters. I got my Minions bucket full of water, just in case something unfortunate happens to my deck out here. And let's see what's about to happen to Phineas. So Phineas, do you believe in your boss? Do you love your boss? Do you worship your boss? No, fuck my boss. Phineas, you've been a very, very naughty Phineas. I'm gonna have to punish you. It's only reasonable. You're clearly a bad person. So this is what's happening right now, Phineas. Please let me out, let me out. I worship my boss, I worship my boss. Too bad, dude. You already said once that you don't worship your boss. So this ain't gonna stop. Tough. Honestly, this is not working out as well as I'd hoped. Look, that's all I've managed to do so far. I've used up like almost a whole barbecue lighter on this. Little patch of black there on his head. I don't know what this stuff is that they put on these things, but it's good. It's good stuff apparently. Look, I'm not even moving it around like an idiot anymore. His head's just in the fire. It's just in the fire for that long. And look what I managed to do with it. Look, that's it. Can you even see that? Little patch right there. Brilliant. I think I'm gonna have to come up with a better solution. Alright, I dug out my dusty ass electric barbecue. I like never used this thing, but now it's gonna get some use. You know, Izet suggested using some rubbing alcohol, and apparently we have some in the house, and I would do that normally. But this is so much funnier. And yeah, this is for a video. I don't just get my kicks out of torturing mannequins, just so you know. Alright, let's see how this goes. So I think I'll try a leg first, just to give it a test run. I have no idea if this is gonna work. Smells good though. Very woody smell. Not like those dreadfully tinny hot dogs. Okay, I think we need to get some double action happening here. This is not going fast enough for my taste. It's gotta work now, right? My wife thinks I'm crazy. She's looking out at me here.
You are crazy.
I know. You've told me.
I tell you, you should
Look! Look, there's a brown spot. So while we're waiting, I just wanted to tell you, my barbecue kit has a dick on it. See, there's the balls, and there's the little dick with the little head. I don't know why they would decide to draw that guy that way. There's a boob. So I thought we had some rubbing alcohol. Turns out we don't. Turns out we don't really have anything very flammable in the house except for Scotchgard, which I'm a bit nervous to try. So instead, I'm gonna try olive oil. Now, you just want a light dusting, you know? You don't want to overdo the olive oil. If you char your wooden legs too much, they can cause cancer. You don't want to do that. Ah, listen to that sizzle. Sounds delicious. And now you just want to take your mannequin, coat them with olive oil, and maybe keep them on the barbecue for about 10 to 15 minutes per side. You want to allow those juices, those wood juices, to remain inside of them. And the blood. But you just want them, you know, nice and crisp on the outside. Medium rare, right? You want them medium rare. That's the only way to eat your wood mannequin. Just like that. Oh, beautiful. Was I even in focus that whole time? I don't know. I'm an amateur at this. I've never made a video before. I'm new. You don't want to cook them too much, just to a nice charcoal black. Maybe a few patches of chocolate brown. I'm just going to close up the lid here, let them cook a little bit. So yeah, this video is going to be out soon. I promised you a higher speed than I would otherwise have if I wasn't full-time, and that's obviously what you're going to get. But this video here, it's my first one since the whole Patreon event. I want to make something a little bit bigger, you know, little higher production value than normal. Do a few extra things like barbecue and a mannequin. Make sure that when I come back to filming, it's, you know, a celebration, something real worth watching. Maybe even bring back a few old friends. It's gonna be fun times. You gotta watch out for it. But in the meantime, just be patient. It might take a couple of days, or maybe even 3 or 4 days, I'm not sure. But I'll get it done as quick as I can, though. I'm working on it. I'm responding to an 11-minute video, and if you know anything about me nowadays, that's a lot to respond to. Oh, he's starting to go. Look at that. He's got a few little patches. He's got a brown patch there. Was that from before? I don't think so. He's got some on his hand. Maybe I'll put him this way for a while. Let me just try this now. He's got a bit of oil on him now. Let's see what happens. No, I still don't think it's gonna work. Oh! No, he's turning brown a little bit faster. Look at that. Oh, he's getting toasted. Oh, that's gonna be delicious. Wait a second, I'm not gonna eat this guy. Look at that leg. It's looking beautiful. Look at it. Can you even tell? It's a bit dark out here. Man, I really hope this camera's actually picking up my audio. That'd suck to do all this stupid shit and not have any audio to show for it. Let's take another look in here. Whoa, smoke. Ah, yeah, look at that, eh? Is that a beauty? That is a beautiful thing. Look at that. Oh, yeah. He ain't no whitey no more. Damn. He's got like black crotch. I gotta get his head a little bit blacker though. Look at that. Look at that white face. The back of the head's barely got anything on it. Maybe I'll kind of stuff him. I'll stuff him like this. Get in there. No, he's not gonna fit. I'll just have to hold him like this. His other leg fell off. I'm kind of surprised that didn't happen earlier, to be honest. It's just hot glue holding it on. I think everything else is metal joints though, so those should hold okay. They might not work as well after this, but we'll see. Hello, my name is Phineas, and I am a victim of workplace violence. I think he's done. Let's get him off the barbecue, take him inside, and we'll see what he looks like in the light. I'll just clean the barbecue a bit, because it's probably covered with poisonous ass shit. I have no idea what they put in that mannequin, but it does not burn very well, so it's probably some kind of weird, I don't know, lacquer or something. Just in case I actually use this thing in the future. I don't want to forget that I have poison all over it. So what do you think about that? He's looking pretty good, eh? I have no idea if you can hear me all the way over there. He's kind of sticky. Sticky with oil. But hey, you know, it works. Is this even in focus? That's about right, right? Yeah. I have to glue his legs back on. His foot fell off. I think that was just hot glued too. Surprised this one didn't fall off actually. But it didn't. So I gotta get gluing, clean him up first maybe, and then he'll be good to go for filming. Not filming this, filming the other thing. Oh, Phineas! Phineas! What a tragedy! Roasted to death by your evil boss. We will have our revenge.